Hello everybody and welcome back to Megaquarium, where... Oh dear. My guests, some of my guests are very happy with things. Some are kind of like, meh. Some don't like the untidiness of the aquarium, so maybe I should like get more people prioritize the cleaning. I'll have to see if the fixing and the feeding seem to be going okay, and if they are, we could do that. Also, the oblique dotty back is looking stressed. And so are these guys. So why are they stressed? Is there anything wrong with them at the moment? Oh, for a little while their filtering was a bit meh. I honestly think they'd be better off, possibly, if I can manage it, popping a bigger protein skimmer in. And I'm going to be doing some real big rearranging here as well. Real big rearranging. Massive rearranging. So I think what I would like to do is to move these tanks all the way over here. Move these tanks right the way back. Move these tanks right the way over. The problem is I don't have much money to do this with. So we'll see how I can go with that. But we don't have that many tanks. Compared to the kind of the room we have, you see, well, I honestly think we'd be better off with just a straight line of tanks because we've not ended up with as many as I thought we might end up with, basically. So, I'm going to make this into a big, long corridor, and to do that I need to move these tanks backwards. Okay, so I'll see how much I can do this with moving. Some of it may have to happen with expanding properly, so I'm going to move you back here. I'm going to move you back here. Gives me a lot of room. Okay, so then I'm going to need to move all of the platforms. So this is how I'm going to try and make it so that people are actually coming in and looking at the things I want them to look at rather than just being like milling around the place, which is what they're doing at the moment. They're just milling around the place, don't know what they're doing, don't know where they're going. And hopefully you'll be able to see how I'm going to basically save this aquarium just by rearranging where things are. Okay, so I will need to expand back here by a few. So probably from about there to about there, and back 4 or 5. I'm trying not to be too crazy about how far back I'm expanding because it's costly. Did that a bit wrong. Not enough money. Okay, I'll still move everything around then. So if I want to move this, hopefully I can move the whole setup. I can. Fabulous. And reconnect it to that. Move this whole setup and reconnect it to that. So that's all of the Belfast tanks completely sorted. So now what I need to do is to move, this is tedious, this is going to be tedious, move all these little walls back here. Might not take as long as I think. I mean, I don't know if I can maybe multiple, like, move them at all. Oh, okay, that kind of just zooms me in. I'm thinking maybe if I pressed shift I could select multiple walls at once. Staff door in there. And you want to move all of the feeders back as well, and that way that's basically the Belfast tanks moved right into the back there. So that's that part of it done. Okay. Now then, I want to try and move some of these tanks around. So I reckon this tank probably wants to go next to here. So it has not too many big tanks in a row. Then I reckon we could get this tank here in the middle. And then try and get some kind of pump system going on behind. We're going to have a lot of room at the back, but the idea is to try and keep the tourists in a much smaller space. So this one is coming forward here. Why is it invalid? Please don't tell me it's invalid because a person is stood there. It better not be. Why won't you move? I'm going to move a few things out of the way that might possibly be causing issues. So we've got a soda machine. And a bin. Oh, yeah. Need to move that cannon. Move the cannon out the way and the palm tree, and we'll see if we can make it fit then. I'll move all these decorations around afterwards. It's in the way now. Anything? Oh gosh, I bet the floor arrows count. Yep, they did. Cool. So we got that one sorted. And we'll move a wall. See, I'm hoping we can do this for kind of free. We need to move its little platform over. So I'm really hoping this, because this aquarium turned out to be much smaller than I thought it was going to be. So this is why I'm thinking that just that one could just be flipped around. Pop it there. That's the back of it. And all the rest of the tanks are going to need to go either in the middle here or down the sides here. I mean, I might push that one back a little bit just to give a bit more of a feeling of space around the Belfast tanks. That might actually be a good idea. Just doesn't seem to want to sit anywhere else. I mean, maybe it's because of the... Let's see if we can move that backwards. Yes. Even that would give it a feeling of space there. Oh, the cat. The cat is here. Oh no. What am I going to do? I've got lots of room to play around with this and move things about if I need to. And it seems like clusters of pump systems can be moved quite easily, so that's pretty awesome as well. Right, now this side, lots of things need moving around. Those could go there. I might recess them back in a second as well. These, I've still got too many chairs. Way too many chairs. Put some like there and there. Because at the moment, I'm not really sure exactly how it's going to pan out. I'll probably have to play around with it a little bit. I might put the lagoon tank with where the sand is. And then I'm probably going to paint a lot of this into that sort of shipwreck. That shipwreck look. I mean, there's certainly room to the edges of the Belfast tanks to put in more tanks if I need to. So I could put one in the other side here quite happily. I actually think that could do with coming backwards a little bit as well. And then these, I actually think need to be recessed a bit. Grr. So there we are. I've got some kind of opens out as you walk along. So you've got these ones around here with this tank in the middle, and then you probably have another big lagoon tank there. Might even get a couple. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these walls, but I know I need to keep them because I have no money left. Literally have no money. Like, really have no money. I'm just moving walls wherever I can. Just put those back there so they're in line with these walls. And I may move these walls back one as well. I may even move the tanks back one, I'll see. Just makes it a little bit more spacious. I'll go back there. Probably the same on this side as well. Let's move everything back one. Just to give it that little sense of extra space. Around the Belfast tanks particularly. The Belfast tanks are going to need walls around the platforms. In fact, yeah, the walls here are in completely the wrong places actually. So we'll sort that out quickly. This is gonna take a little while to get exactly right. Oh, now my phone's going. Oh my goodness, I'm so popular. That is not true, by the way. I'm only popular amongst YouTube people, amongst my audience. Other than that, I have no friends. I do have some YouTubey friends, like Mumbelina. She's my friend. She would even admit to it. That's how much of a friend she is. Get that there. Get that one around. This is gonna work, guys. This will work. And you'll see what a difference it makes. Little walls all back here that I can use as well. On this little section. Okay, so that's the Belfast tanks all done. I can put sand under them again and palm trees around them and do all sorts of funky stuff with them. I can still do all that. But I want to move that because I want them to be able to get between these areas, if at all possible. I would like it to be like this, a proper corner. Okay, so we're getting the shape now of what I want the aquarium to look like. I'd like to move all of these. I wish I could draw like a bounding box around them, but that's not going to happen. And I may paint the actual floor just to show you guys exactly which bits are the inside of the aquarium now and which bits are the outside, because that's changed very drastically. So that's in there now. These seats need to be elsewhere. Well, the lagoon tank with all the corals in. I want to put a tank over here as well, but back here we're going to have some of this equipment basically. So I'm just going to put these over here. And yes, I know it's going to have to probably move in a minute. I will get it all sorted. But the little bits I want to get sorted kind of after I've moved all the big bits. That makes sense, doesn't it? So you guys, I think you need to go about here. Ish. Okay, go back wherever you want. I've got other things to move apparently before that can go there. This entire thing, this entire build has been all about moving everything around. So I think that's about right. I think we were 2 squares back there and I want to be 2 squares back here as well. Maybe a staff door would be good there. I am going to have to, like, move a few things around later. That's going to have to move. These are all going to have to move. I know these are invalid placements, by the way. I am aware of that. We're cool. We're cool. I want this staff door over here. It's like a little jigsaw puzzle right now. But what I'm really hoping to see... It's quite nice, actually. What I'm really hoping to see here is a big kind of... bin there as well. Yeah, people can just sit around the tank chatting and eating stuff and having chocolates and things. Yeah. That sounds good. Put that back there. A little bench there. A little bin there. Benches and bins. Put that tank in there. We only got one tank left to move now. It's not bad going. Those will go in somewhere. That wall needs to move away. Just in case I need another wall. So this one is about 4 wide. So I need to take out about 4 things. I'll remove all these walls later. Flip. It's an observer tank, is it? Is it an observer tank? No, it's a corner tank. Ugh. I might need to change that entire tank. This one as well, possibly. Oh, it's an invalid location still. Oh my goodness. I'll move my nice sofas. But you gotta do what you gotta do. It's well ugly now. But we managed to fit everything in, so... Okay, that's fine. We fitted everything in. They can't actually reach anything or feed any of the fish or anything like that, but we could possibly make a little bit more money out of this. So I need to get all of the customers out of the back. There's definitely at least one thing that doesn't have a feeding platform. There's a toilet there that needs to be moved into place. Let's move that out of the way. Let's pop it by there, by that fish tank. There we are. Can't get to it to clean it. Oh no. So you get the idea that I've moved this into a much smaller space now. It's all in a much smaller space. This tank I may actually move further this way. So it's more in the middle. I'm getting more of an idea of the space there now. So this is one thing you got to be kind of a bit careful of. Is that I had all this massive space and I could have fitted all these tanks into this tiny space here. You see what I mean? Let's get these seats all popped around the place. Bin there. Seat next to that one. Could put another toilet in there as well if I wanted. I'll try and get the pump system for this over here. Let me see if I can move that. I move it to about there where all those walls are. It will reach. It's not going to reach from there. Now I'll move all of these out of the way. I think it'll work from there. In fact, I've got most of the walls I need now. I think I can start deleting walls. I'll keep a few, but I'll keep all the staff doors especially. But I didn't need half this stuff. I'm trying to work out if everything is going to explode the second I hit unpause. There's a good chance it might. Another toilet block there. I sold it! No! What if they need the toilet? They're going to have to just go to that one toilet or the 3 over there. Oh, actually, they'll probably be fine. Okay. So those guys definitely... They're missing something. They're missing some filtration. Do I have a spare filter anywhere? Got all of these like item boxes behind here. Oh, a bench. Because that's what I need. More benches. I need more benches, guys. That's what I need. And a piece of wall to go over here. Those could be like little sandy seats. Yeah, with a bin in between them. Yeah. Seat on the beach. Okay, I could move that there, which would allow a bit more access. A staff door there would be a massive help. If I have a spare staff door. I did have spare staff doors. Yep. I've sold enough stuff that I actually do have a little bit of money if I need it, which is pretty cool. I am trying to work out if any of these things do not have... Oh, no. I don't want it on move right now. If any of these things... Let's get it off move and start looking at the tanks. You have filtration. You have filtration and heat and everything. You have filtration and heat. You seem to have filtration and heat. You don't have enough filtration. No idea why. Okay, so all I think I need to do is to make sure this platform here is moved over to here, which is where that's needed over there, isn't it? I'm gonna need to try and increase the size of the back there. I don't know whether if I decrease the size of this, which doesn't need to be as big by a long shot. If I decrease the size, do I get money back? Oh my goodness, I lose money for decreasing. Any change loses you money. That's a thing to know, isn't it? That's a thing to know. A real thing to know. So what I have to hope is that, like, I can get enough money by the end of the day to... Do I need to buy new platforms? Did I lose the platform somehow? To get any platforms I need. And to sort out any filtration issues. Which I believe I only have a filtration issue here. Oh no, I don't. So what's causing them to possibly die? No, that is a filtration issue. Let me get another filter. A protein skimmer. 117 for a protein skimmer. That sorted them out. We seem to have all the cockles and mussels alive-o. The staff can get round. It's not the most ideal thing in the world. I'm going to move these arrows so that they're not like sending people stupid ways. Try and send them sort of like that a bit. Get all the people out of the back as much as possible. I just put someone back there. So now, hopefully, they should be able to see all the tanks and not be so worried about everything. So we've got all the staff back there. That's fine. As I say, I'm pretty sure they can access at least a couple of staff doors from back there. if they need to. That's another visitor. Are there any other visitors in the back? I don't think so. I'll carry on looking for them in a minute. Right, so now we're going to press play after 25 minutes and see how that affects things. Well, seems to be going up. That's good. Nothing seems to be dying quite yet. We're making a little bit of money, which I'll use to increase behind here, so that we've got some access to the pumps and things. Still not the most ideal situation. It doesn't have a platform at the right height. Oh. What height does it need? Pop that in there and see. Anything else saying it doesn't have a platform or something needs fixing? A lot of stuff needing to be fixed right now. See? And that, my friends, is the beauty of having a well laid out aquarium. So you can save your aquarium from horribleness and make it beautiful again just by doing something like that. My problem is I was looking to make the aquarium absolutely huge, and it didn't need to be as huge as it was. Yay! Yay! I get green eels and horse-eyed jacks and turbots. Turbos. Turbots. Large double filters. Wow. That'll be cool. Because I can imagine how that's going to fit onto a pump. It'll make use of these bits. Because it'll be 2x2. Coffee machine. Ooh. A balloon shelf. I never put a magazine rack in here. Now I'm rank 7. I have access to the podium and mic headsets. These allow you to schedule staff talks. Oh, I noticed they're getting a talking skill. Staff talks allow you to generate additional ecology and science and prestige points. The type of plant, the point you get depends on the talk. Your choice of talk depends on what animals are in the nearby tanks, so place your podium carefully. The number of points earned depends on the talking skill of the staff member and the number of guests that are nearby. Complete the new optional objective by putting on your first talk. I won't have room for it. My goodness me. Alright then. I want the large double filter. It's going to be so useful. What's a nitrate reactor? Removes excess nitrates, allowing for water quality high enough for sensitive species in medium tanks. Ooh, all useful. A tunnel tank? What is that? Allows your guests to get right inside the tank, leading to greater levels of satisfaction. Oh my goodness, there's so much cool stuff! Deep outcrop tank. That's like an extra deep, super duper. It's useful in situations where you want some tanks out in the middle of the room but don't have the width available for regular wall tanks. So much cool stuff. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. I'm starting with the filter. Nemo! There's Nemo! Oh, I gotta get you. I don't care. Okay, so probably like a really good place to have a talk would be like near all these eels. Ah, people need the toilet. There's a toilet there, guys. Right there. And there's ones down there, so they're not too far apart. Goodness me, I've got loads of emails. All of my starfish have grown, and my eels have grown, and my surgeonfish has grown. I kept calling it a sturgeonfish. Been looking at too much Scottish politics. Right. I am very happy. Let's put down... Oh, okay, so we need to talk about the epaulette shark. Well, we'd better put a little podium down there, hadn't we? Let's see where we get these podiums from. Podium. Oh, they're only quite small. Okay. Pop the podium there, then. A mic headset. Where do we get that from? Have a look. Maybe it gave it to me in the email. Sometimes it does that in the mail. Let me double check. Mic headset. No, it must be here somewhere. Mic headset. Aha, mic headset. I don't know if that needs to be kind of behind here, maybe behind a little staff door. Then go pick it up. That seems like more of one of those kind of things. Just stick in a little staff door there. That was really bad trying to get up to 1,000 there. Like, you cannot have your tanks too far apart from each other. You really, really can't. And the more complicated a shape you make your aquarium, the harder it is. You see, this is the thing. Even now, I don't have everybody going to every tank. It's starting to get better. Yeah, let's schedule a talk. So how do we do that? Place my podium near the tank with my shark. Yep. Select the podium. Use the drop down in the window to change the talk type. Okay. Click on the podium. All these talks you can do, that's so cool. It's right close to the sharks. Okay. We'll maybe start it at like, okay, 3 o'clock. And it needs to be... It's very close to the sharks. I don't understand why that would need to move, but I'll move it like literally right next to them. There. Right, so now do we have the... Yes, we do. So you have to be very close to talk about sharks. You have to be very close to the sharks to talk about sharks. You see? I want to hire some more people. Oh, he's got... a talking skill, or she. I didn't actually see what gender that person was. I just clicked on them because I saw a talking skill. Yeah, let's get this talk on the road. So waiting for 3 o'clock. Let's quickly fast forward it. It's 3 o'clock. Woo, it's 3 o'clock. Is anyone doing the talk? Come on and do the talk. Come on, Emma. Come on, Emma. Get your mic. Get your headset on. Emma. Emma, what are you doing? Where are you? Come and talk to my guests. Stop slacking. Well, I don't think Emma did a very good job. I don't know which one is Emma. But there was no talk. No talk happened, Emma. Or did it? Oh, I see. We are trying to get the earnings up. Right. Oh, here we go. There's Emma with doing her talk. Yes, extra prestige. Which means extra money. So we're going to win the level once that gets to 1400. So this really helped in the end. And also, it's yet another aquarium that looks ugly as sin. I don't know why I'm giving him gift shop skill. I don't even have gift shops. I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna paint it all like a pirate ship. Shipwreck paint. Including the floor. I always build Belfast tanks and then paint. It's terrible, I know. I could move them temporarily, paint under them, and then move them back again. Oh no, my sand! My sand! Actually, paint over my sand. I don't care. Clownfish are done. I can get Nemos. All I care about is painting right now. Gotta be a better way to do this painting, right? Surely. Probably. Probably is. I just don't know about it. Ah, large double filter. Mega heater. I did say I would win if I got, like, this 1400 points. I'm going to see how much I can paint before I get to 1400 points. And we're going to... Yeah, it'll be, like, the aquarium will be very different from behind scenes to the front of the aquarium then. See? Because it'll be all pirate ship. Pirate ship. And then behind the scenes, it'll be all stony. Which is what I wanted to do the whole way through. All the way through, I've always just wanted my whole place to be like a pirate ship. That's all I wanted. All I ever wanted. I might actually get the whole place painted. You never know. The walls aren't too hard. Feedback from the guests show they love the large animals. Great job. Oh yes, we finally, all my animals finally grew up. Yay! The only thing I haven't done is the shoulders exhibit, but I think I've won. I did, I won. I didn't paint it all yet. I've proven I have the creative vision and management experience needed. That aquarium would not work. Look at that. What makes you think that would work? Oh my goodness. No one would go to those tanks. They would just go, oh, look at that big tank. And then they'd be like, nah. They wouldn't go in all the little rooms. I would love to make all these little rooms. Different rooms for all the things. But no, you got to make IKEA the second. Okay, gonna still paint these. So I can show you the finished deal. But unfortunately, it knocked off my my paint effect, so I'll have to just put that back on. And then we can do a little tour, a little guest's eye sort of tour of the aquarium, and then we shall move on to the next thing. But that'll be next episode. Is that it? Is that all painted? I think it is. So let's go into worm's eye sort of view of everything. So I am a guest. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, I missed a bit, and it's a crucial bit. I love that I have cannons now. Cannons and compasses. Ha ha ha. A proper pirate aquarium. Okay, let's try again. So, come in here and we can have a little sit down if we want. And then we can see some eels with a beauty fish. I think that's what it's called. You can pop over here and see my lovely chromas swimming around their barrel. I forgot their names then. And then these guys, the grammars, I think they are. They look nice in their little place. Then we got some nice, impressive big fish with the starfish and the anchor and the treasure chest and everything. It's pretty cool. And then you can look over here and have a little look at the eels and the cowfish. And then over here, this one. And then we can pop over here into the Belfast tank. Oh my goodness, I never moved all that. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've got to start all over again apparently. No. Wow, that's a massive chocolate bar. There's like a member of staff up on the podium behind feeding them. And then we got a shark talk and some sharks and some more cowfish. Now this tank really probably should be a different kind of tank, but I had to move it at the end, so it looks a bit weird, but never mind. So that's all full of butterfly fish. And this one here, full of I don't know what. And then there's like vending machines actually in the way and litter on the floor. So this is like a fantastic place. And this is a really nice big fish tank. So the changes I made, they have made everything work a lot better. I have won the level, but I can't leave that there. Even if I've won the level, I can't leave that there. Please let me place this. Oh, it's arrowed in the way. I should go there, but I can't. Oh, man. No. Why can't I place it without it being all, like, connected to stuff? Okay, so I need to basically move this arrow out of the way. I can move that over there. And try and get it as close as possible to this tank and see if I can get the tank to get it to stretch. Will you stretch, please? Nope. Won't stretch. Oh, hang on, it's not working at all. Okay, that's messed up. Let's see if I can escape or something. No. It's just stuck on me. It's just completely stuck. Ah, there we are. I escaped it. But it will not attach to that tank, no matter what I do. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think can only be about 11 or so. I need a bigger filter. Okay, don't think that that is ever going to work, unfortunately. I could try it from the other side. I could try it from the back. I don't even think that that would work. So I'd have to do something really funky to get that to work at all. Oh, that's a cool thing I could do. I could surround the benches with nets. That'd be awesome. So what I would need to do is maybe move these tanks slightly further apart or something. Move this protein skimmer somewhere else, or move that toilet so I could move the protein skimmer. Blah, blah, blah. Because this is just too far away. Only very slightly, but just too far away. What I would need to do is move that toilet, move that, move the toilet there, move the bench because the bench is now in the way of the toilet. Everything is so tight in this build. That reach, please reach. Still not. So yeah, I would basically need to have this whole setup. I don't understand. It's actually not linking at all, which is really weird. Don't understand that. It's meant to just work like that, and it's not working. So there's something about this that's just not working at all, about the whole pump system. Access is being blocked. Look, it just doesn't catch. And these are the exact tanks that you need these to be in. It says it's in range as well. That is so odd. I'm actually going to delete it, I think. I'm going to demolish the whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to sell that whole thing and I'm going to see if I can get a pump to work with it at all. Like, because that's really weird and I'd like to just see if I could get something to work better. So we've got a power pump there that's connecting over to this tank. I don't understand. Honestly, I really don't. None of the pumps are working. I don't know if that's maybe a bug. So I'm going to say that that's possibly a bug. I hate saying that something is a bug when it maybe isn't. Oh, the only thing is, does it maybe have to have a line of sight? That's the only thing I could think. So maybe having like chairs and stuff in the way matters. I'm going to move that bin and stuff and see if that works then. Maybe it can go through a wall, but it can't. No. It'll attach to that one. I think it's the tank, you know. There's something up with that tank. Am I maybe trying to attach it to the power lights or something? Is that maybe why? Are they maybe getting in the way? Add a tank. Connect those. Oh, if I put it exactly, that was really glitchy. Wow. Wow, is that glitchy? I think it's the lights, guys. I think it's the fact that there's lights around the outside and I'm not clicking in quite the right place. You have to be really, really specific. So this is where a large double filter would really help. That would be like boom. And then they would need some heat as well. They need 88 heat, so put a large double heater in as well. And that will completely sort them out. Oh. It's weird, I had to attach that to the actual... Oh, of course, because it's got tanks either side. There we are! That's all working now, guys! Oh my goodness, that took a lot of palavering, didn't it? But yeah, so that's one thing to remember is that if you've got lights around a tank, then sometimes you have to be very pernickety. Because it seems like it'll pick up on the lights rather than, like, if you're hovering over the middle, it'll pick the lights up. So you need to kind of hover around the edge when you're connecting pumps. But that's something I've learned, I guess. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this, this lovely little aquarium. It's looking really nice now and I'm really, really happy with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Megaquarium, please subscribe and I'll let you know when the videos are out. Look at me with my 1,500 prestige and my podium talks. Woo! But anyway, I hope to see you all next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.